Welcome guys to the tutorial on HTTrack website copier. It is a software which I am going to teach you now. First, let us describe how to download the website and the software from the internet, and then we can move for the working. First, let me describe how to download the HTTrack website copier software from the internet. Just I choose Chrome browser. Go with Google search. Here, HTTrack, and I go with the first link, www.httrack.com. And here there are many links: about, download, manual, 4M information, and franchise. And here now I'll go with download. In the download there are many of the options, there are many of the versions. Depending on the platform, there are many versions of the HTTrack website. HTTrack website copy or exe file. And here Windows 2000, XP, Vista and 7 installer version. It is supported by HTTrack 3.46.1.exe file. I go for it. Just click on the exe file. And now the downloading begins here. We can see the exe file is getting downloaded here. And here the about describes about the software, and the downloaded versions, different type of versions, and manual how to use the software. And now our exe file is ready to execute. Okay, double click, then run. Yes. Next. I accept the agreement. Next. 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 Create a desktop icon and quick launch shortcut in the Internet Explorer. Next. Install. Now the installation process is going on. It's installing HTTrack website copier software. It asks whether to launch it automatically. Not necessary. Finish. Okay. Now we have just installed the HTTrack website copier software. In the desktop we can see here is the shortcut icon of HTTrack website. Just double click in it. And about Win HTTrack website copier. Okay, there are many type of language preferences including English, Turkish, Polska, Portuguese and so on. So we just choose English universal language. Okay, and then it is the first page. Welcome to HTTrack website copier. Please click next button to start a new project. Just click next button. It is a user friendly software. Here the project name. For example, I give sample 1. Sample, and I go for HTML5, the new project and its location. We can browse for the location. Desktop, I just placing the folder, the project in the desktop. Okay. Next. Here this is known as the mirroring mode. Enter the address in the URL box. Here this is the URL box, web addresses. We can give the URL here. For sample, I am just going to track about the website HTML5. And here the first is HTML5 introduction. The famous website w3schools.com, and this is the page which describes all about the HTML page introduction and HTML so and so. And the simple thing we are supposed to do here is that just copy the URL link and paste it in the URL box of the website copier software. Next, and here there are two checkboxes: disconnect when finished and shut down PC when finished. If we check disconnect when finished, then automatically the internet connection will be disconnected after the tracking, that is a mirroring operation, is completed of the particular website. And next is the shut down PC when finished. For instance, if the website is so vast and it takes much time to finish the task of mirroring or tracking, then there may be a time lapsing. So the shut down PC when finished will be more helpful when we are, and then there is no necessary we should there forever. And shut down PC when finished is not necessary to us now. And now I go and finish. Okay, now the scanning process. This is a processing page, and here in progress, parsing HTML file. What's going on is a parsing operation and information: how many bytes saved, time, transfer rate, active connections, links scanned, how many links have been scanned yet. Then files written, how many files it is written writing now. Files updated, errors, there is no errors, zero errors. And here's the action, a checkbox making it visible, just check it. Action, it's a processing, is scanning. Here, depending upon the website, the time of mirroring will takes place. If the website is so short, then the mirroring of operations stop early as possible. And but here I am giving the w3schools.com, a very vast website which may take a long time. And here we can see the process progress bar, and shows how many how many HTML files have been scanned yet. And there are many of the skip buttons. If any of the HTML page is not necessary for us now currently, then we can just skip it. And here we can notice that files return is just 10 when I saw it, when I show it later. And here the files written is 57 now. And here it's that receive. What are the files? What are the pages it is receiving now? And there will be most probably three options here: scanning, receive, and ready. Here, ready. Scanning means that the current HTML page is being scanned, whether it consists of any malicious viruses or none. And receive is in the sense means that it is receiving the data from the HTML page to the local directory. And ready in the sense means that the data is ready to use by the user. Okay, as w3schools.com is a very vast website, I wish to freeze the option now. That is, I just going to freeze this mirror operation now by just giving cancel. And the message box appears, stop when HTTrack. Okay. And here in process, finishing pending transfer, select cancel to stop now. What are the pending transfers? They are finishing suddenly, and then cancel. Okay. And now we have just mirroring option is complete. and we can just give finish. That's all. Okay, now look at what happened. Okay, now you can see that in my lab currently there is internet connection. Now I'm going to disconnect my lab from internet. Okay, now we can see that not connected. Now my lab is not connected to the internet. Let us see what are the files, what are the operation done by HTTrack website copier software. And in desktop we can see a folder named sample. Here it is, a folder named sample. Double click it. We can remember we have given the project name as sample. Amazing. It consists of many data and folders such as catchy, translate google.com, w3schools.com, index, and so on. Inside catchy, the data is available in the server, and here google.com, translate w3schools.com. Here there will be the HTML pages which we have just mirrored now. These are the pages which was mirrored by us just now. And next the images. These are the set of images which we saw and in that web page. And next I'm going to just work with that pages. Index. Just choose index file. What an amazing task. Each and everything appears as it is in the internet connection, but currently my lab is not connected to the internet. It is so noticeable. And now I click HTML home. The home page appears. HTML editors page appears. HTML elements, previous, HTML basics. Next chapter, HTML elements. Next chapter, HTML attributes. Okay, the noticeable thing among this is that we can see the URL path. File C colon uses lcode desktop sample www.w3schools.com HTML default.html. Now I'm just going to introduction. HTML intro.html. HTML basics. HTML basics.html. What I wonder is that all the files, all the data from the web browser is just tracked as a HTML page into our local directory. The same things, amazing. Even the pictures is also appearing as if it is in the same in the web pages. Each and everything appears as the same in the web pages. And we can also not notify whether it is working with an internet or not. And here in the previous head formatting, each and everything, layout, iframes. Inside this also it's just working. You can also scroll down this button. You can simply say that with the help of the HTTrack website copier, we can feel the working in the internet without the internet connection itself. The next chapter, HTML colors. Even the page design is also not changing. It looks same as if it is with the internet connection. And let's try this. Here it shows unable to connect to the internet. Can anybody guess why it's so? Yes, and here we can remember that we have just interrupted the mirroring process, because I said that as w3schools.com website is so vast, we have temporarily freezed the mirroring process. So Some of the web links is not available currently. Audio, this is available. Okay guys, I trust that HTTrack website copier software will be more useful to you, and thank you so much for providing me such a nice opportunity. Thank you.